Your mom played basketball with your head as a baby. Unfortunately, apparently Uncle Sam has an outerversal jab. I'm gonna go over why literally if he farts, Naruto dies. If he farts, Saiyan Saga dies for sure. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Jobbers and Goons, and today we have a battle that was purchased, but it's also just a cosmic battle I think people will have some interest in. This is Morpheus, or Dream of the Endless, from DC Comics, formerly Vertigo Comics, obviously got brought over with DC Black Label. And then we have Living Tribunal, the multiversal judge from Marvel Comics. If these two were to clash, who would win? I'm going to briefly review both of them, go over their feats, best showings, things like that. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys my verdict on who I personally feel like would win. Real quick before we get started, make sure to smash the like button. Let's try to get this to 200 likes or more, and we'll keep doing more battles, some even on the cosmic side. And if you're a fan of either character and ultimately want to comment on them, let me know in the comment section what you think of this video. And join my Discord. We talk about comics, animes, all kind of thing. We do games, prizes, giveaways, more. And if you want to see your favorite content here, you can hit me up to talk business on Discord. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into this battle. Now, first off, we're going to talk about Living Tribunal. I know. You guys are like, you just made a video talking about how he's a jobber. Well, Sandman also got captured by humans at one point. You know, everyone jobs. So we're going to talk about them anyways. Living Tribunal serves functionally in the cosmos as the judge and arbiter of balance within the Marvel mythos, and he directly serves the one above all. The Tribunal being a being granted power even over the likes of abstracts that would include eternity, infinity, oblivion, and death. This Tribunal, although not very often is he seen, this is more so due to the function and role he plays within the cosmos. That is, Living Tribunal's really not supposed to show up unless the mystical balance of the multiverse is directly threatened. We have seen he openly terrifies the like of Zom. Zom being a being who both Eternity and Dormammu could not defeat one-on-one, and had to both prep and come together as a joint power to even imprison Zom. Zom wanted absolutely no parts of Living Tribunal, stating he could easily be torn apart. He scales beyond the multiverse and creation, stating that he existed before the beginning, he'll exist after the end, he will live, die, and live again. He's constantly occurring and reoccurring. Living Tribunal is someone who is stated to exist beyond dualities such as life, death, existence, and non-existence. And this makes sense in the cosmic balance when he's supposed to be a being tasked with judging and passing judgment over such cosmic beings as oblivion and death. You know, it just makes sense for his stake in the hierarchy to be at that level. He can shape reality and easily reshape powers that can both destroy the multiverse and realms above it. For example, he was not particularly bothered by the full power of the Infinity Gauntlet and stated he could pretty much just unmake it, like no problem. He was able to go toe-to-toe with the likes of a being capable of not only absorbing some power from the Living Tribunal, but Protege was also capable of eventually being a threat to the one above all, and Tribunal was able to help bring him down. Overall, though not often seen, it's made clear how big of a role Tribunal plays in the cosmos and how high he stacks in order to preserve balance. He draws upon power granted to him by the one above all to help govern this multiverse and creation. As Strange says, he has authorities over the abstracts like Eternity, and he, whether we like it or not, is one of the strongest characters in Marvel Comics. But he's going up against another powerhouse, this time from the DC side of things. We're talking about Morpheus from Sandman. Morpheus is a part of a royal cosmic family known as the Endless. These are beings that are supposed to exist even after the abstracts are gone. Someone has to close the book when the gods die. And that's the role of members of the Endless. Morpheus, aka Dream, or King of the Dreaming, he is the one that resides over the dreaming, an abstract realm within the DC cosmology that's completely abstract and formless in nature, exists beyond the multiverse, obviously, and several other layers of the cosmos, as it is to serve as a place where stories and mythos can come from. The dream is important when scaling Morpheus because the dreaming is simply a reflection of the power of the dream. While some members of the Endless are granted the ability to kind of leave their realms without destroying everything or having a negative impact, Dream can't, as his realm is directly tied to him, so him being gone does quite literally passively have a high outerversal impact. Not only this, he has several layers within the dreaming, some that scale thousands of times beyond the others, and they transcend each other endlessly, so he actually has outerversal stacks within his own realm. And what's important about this is, with the wave of his hand, threats to these layers of this cosmology, threats to the several stacks of the cosmology, they are nothing to the power of Morpheus. He is a being that is someone even the likes of Lucifer Morningstar can confide in and rely on to help him in times of war and extreme struggles of power, which is saying something, as Lucifer is considered by many to be one of the strongest in DC, period. And while, yes, he did have the time when humans trapped him, they also didn't know what he was capable of. He was vastly beyond anything humans could comprehend. He's the reason that humans can even dream the way they do. The way dreams and imagination work in DC, and the reason it's able to scale so high, is because a being like Dream of the Endless or Morpheus is the creator of that. He allows it to function. This obviously is an insane reflection of his power, and he is stated to be the story of all stories. He's the story beyond the story. He will be there when the story's over, as he is the final story. Morpheus, one of the strongest in creation, ruler of Dream, is an absolute powerhouse with his reality warping, casual, abstract, and conceptual erasure in creation. But is it enough for when he clashes with the judge, the living tribunal? Let's talk about this. So, something that gets a little confused for people, and we can kind of go in depth and speak on casual levels as well, kind of give a several layer answer to this. Let's talk about if we casually compare the two. Living Tribunal, second on the cosmology for being only under the one above all, right? That's his stature. Well, this doesn't include those that exist outside of the natural order. We've even seen beings like Sidorak exist outside the natural order. So there are indeed several characters that could compete with the Living Tribunal, or have shown they can do so within the comics. We've even seen Beyonders run down on him and just completely overwhelm him. Morpheus has, like I said, accidentally been caught before. He's been typically hurt before, too, by insane levels of abstract power, but it's important to note, a lot of times this shit's happening because of Morpheus himself. It's coming from him in a weakened state, or with him doing it to himself with his own corruption of power. So, both have shown they can be hurt. They can be beat. Morpheus himself has conceded that he doesn't believe he's above Lucifer. Lucifer's probably above him, and stuff like that. But he is still of an insane degree that nightmares, dreams he creates can take on the host of heaven. It's absurd how capable Morpheus is, and he would be outside that natural order that tribunal would reside over. So I don't think them necessarily, quote, having their function within the cosmology would determine who would win. Like, being number 2 in the cosmos doesn't mean you're number 2 everywhere in Marvel. It just doesn't. Just like there's no clear cut for DC. So, getting that kind of like casual comparison out the way, Who do I favor in this matchup? I think Morpheus has shown more extreme lengths to his power and what he can do with it. And I feel like he would be too much for the Living Tribunal. While yes, the Living Tribunal is one of the best reality warpers we've seen, he ignores the Infinity Gauntlet. Zom is terrified of him, someone who can take on both Dormammu and Eternity. I get all that. But still, I don't see Morpheus going out to the Beyonders the way Tribunal did. I just don't see things like that occurring. Both have had their jobber moments, certainly. But at the end of the day, if you were to ask me, who do I favor between the two to win in a battle, both at full power, I have Morpheus. I would pick the Dream. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of my opinion on this. Do you agree? Disagree? What are your thoughts? Let me know about both characters, how you like this video, and what do you want to see next. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
I appreciate all the fans I had. Hate me or love me. You watched. That's all you could do. Thank you.